So 18 items. 100 songs of worship. My praise. Good morning, my beautiful queens, Master Kings doing this morning. How you all doing? Welcome back to the start of the video. How you all doing? Currently 10:52 and it's actually Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. I'm just currently, I was taking some notes down on my lesson with my my morning devotion / Bible studies. And then I also had to write down which chapters that I need to follow up on. I might read I think I probably am going to read one of them when I get out when I get through talking to you all before I get settled in. And yeah, so I'm just sitting here currently. Lately, I've been led to reading. I'm gonna just set this right here because when I get to chatting with you all, I'm gonna go and go back into the book of Psalms. But yeah, lately I've been reading the book of Deuteronomy, but studying me starting from the beginning. I just kind of scanned and went through the middle. So like right now, I think I probably just finish up what I'm at now to the end. And I know most time when you read and try to get understanding of just in general when you read, and it's best to read from the beginning. But you all know sometimes, like I tell y'all, I'm on this journey with trying to get understanding as far as like with healing and all that. Sometimes I kind of scan through like different verses in the Bible. So right now, chapter 28 in Deuteronomy really been a wake up call for me. I just been kind of like highlighting some verses in that particular book. Also, if you hear some noise, I'm doing laundry. I also for my dinner today, I don't know, lately I just been craving boiled chicken wings. Like I love boiled chicken anyway. So I had some chicken thighs I took out and I'm boiling those. Got the pot on. I think I might put a little egg noodles in it. I should have got some rice yesterday from when I did my Instacart with Family Dollar. But like I say, I already had spun like what, 90 some dollars yesterday. That's not including the delivery fees and when you tipping, because I'm gonna make sure I leave a tip the driver that's doing my shopping for me. So that I was basically like out $130 some dollars if you look at it, because they always authorize your card when you're doing them Instacarts for like additional fees. So yeah, I wasn't even thinking about getting another. I just said I'm just trying to cook up some stuff what I got. And I'm just gonna, like I said, I had to take for some boiled chicken, so I'm end up boiling the what you call the flat pieces, the what they call them, flat pieces. I just call them the chicken thighs. They chicken thighs. I'm end up boiling some of them. They kind of small. I'm gonna boil them down real low. That's gonna be my dinner with some egg noodles and yeah, just kind of this is just be like a little reset day for me. Yesterday I did have to work. Work was actually pretty great. I just make the best out of my days when I'm at work, good or bad. I just learned that, I just got to keep doing what I got to do. I'm not worried about other people and what they got going on and what they doing around me. I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do and keep it moving. But other than that, it was great. I made the best out of it. But yeah, that just been, like I say, just been trying to stay prayed up, stay encouraged, because like I think I was mentioning to you all, yeah, it's so much going on in with the economy now, and I'm seeing things with my own eyes as far as people just not, some people nowadays, they just don't have a care in the world. And see, with me, with the kind of work I do, like I say, I'm in the customer service field, and I was listening to, like I was talking to some guests yesterday, and just me putting a smile on people's face, they let me know, I did my part. I just feel like some people just shouldn't, if you knowing that a certain area of study or field you went to school for, or if you even went to school to study something, I just feel like if a job just become too much for you, when you just have to be rude all the time and don't have nothing positive to say or nice, I just feel like you shouldn't even be doing the job, simple as that. Because it just shows your character as a person. And I'm at the stage now, because I know sometimes people can try to, which I don't really care what a person say about me no more. You can judge me because you don't know me. One thing I miss about Tupac always have been one of my favorite rappers. You don't know me, don't judge me. But you can say what you want to say about me, because I'm like this. I'm going to keep doing what I'm supposed to do for myself, and, as well as providing the best way I can for my family and whatever. But you judging me by off of if I'm holding a conversation with you or even online. I have had some people say some things about me on social media, but I'm like this. I don't care because I feel like I'm not gonna be for everybody. That's in real life and online. I'm just saying it like that. I'm not gonna be for everybody, and I'm not for everybody because I'm at this stage now where I said, I might just need to stop. I always like to show love and support to people, but these last couple of weeks, I haven't really been engaging into certain content myself, like certain stuff that I used to watch online on YouTube, Instagram, whatever platform. I don't even watch it no more. And there's no shade because it's just I'm outgrowing certain things, and I just feel like with me, I can only be myself. I've mentioned this plenty of times on my channel. I can only be myself. I can't be nobody else on the platforms that I'm, but like I say, this platform right here where I mostly, communicate with people more on this one versus Instagram and I don't know, Instagram changing too much for me. I post every now and then on there, but it's not the same. Like when I post, I'm at like what 76 or 77, 78. I'm always losing followers, gain followers. I really don't care. I'm not gonna be for everybody, and that's fine. I'm not trying to be liked by people. This is something I want to do. And I know in life when you're trying to do a journey or if God have, put a calling over your name to do something that you enjoy doing, you're not going to be liked by everybody. You're not going to be support. People not going to always show you, support, and that's fine. I had to think about that. That was related to me the last couple of weeks. Even though I don't do anything to nobody, it's just a shame that nowadays you can't. You can be on your own platform and you just sharing a story, and it's sad how some people take what you say and talk about you on their, probably on their community or share, something that you might have discussed on your channel, and you're not trying to down nobody. It's just the way you have, how the way you see it, you just expressing how you feel. And then you got some people on these platforms to sit here and try to down you or talk about you to on their platform. And I'm like this, don't nobody know me in real life. I don't know these people. I never said anything negative about nobody on the platform, but I know there have been some people who have said some things about me. They didn't say it directly and said my name, but I know they have said something about me. But I really don't care, because I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm not gonna let nobody run me away from doing this. I've been doing this ever since 2022, been obsessed and loving it. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me from doing what I'm doing. But I also say this: it's just anybody. If you don't enjoy somebody content or videos, you don't have to watch them at all. If a person not for you, you don't have to watch them. I just appreciate the people that always, showing me love and support. I'm even at the stage now, I don't even worry about if I get low views. I know my views don't always be higher, but I just appreciate the people tuning in coming out they day, just clicking the video, whether if they watch the whole video or not. But I'm not going to let nobody stop me because I know this, like I say, the last few weeks that I have, been thinking, I ain't going to say discouraged, but I feel like when you're under attack, that lets you know that you have to keep pushing more harder and go more harder for your dreams versus letting somebody stop you out of your craft or your passion. When you're passionate about something, you can't let nobody stop you. And one thing I have listened to, I was listening to a creator mention this, and I'm not even a big creator. Like I don't even have 1,000 subscribers, but I noticed this in me being on this platform for 4 years now. I do notice this, and it seems like it is true that the bigger you get, the more hate you might receive, or the bigger you get, the more where people gonna start coming at you, whether if it's good comments or bad comments. Like people, they gonna come for you. So if you decide to get into this space, I would tell anybody, I know everybody might not want to, share their life with the world, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, because I do know there's a lot of people who might want to, start a channel. But if you do decide to start a channel, I would say just be yourself. Don't let the, naysayers get in your ears, because I'm telling you, doing this for 4 years, I'm seeing what people, mean by, how people will, try to comfort you, or they might try to make content about you. But I'm at this stage now. I'm just going to keep going. If you rock with me, you rock with me. If you don't, that's fine. I appreciate it. If you ever, subscribe to my channel and then you decided that my content wasn't for you, I thank you so much for, the time that you have been a part of my family. I thank you, but I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to let nobody stop my shine no more. It's just sad we living in the world now where people just so hateful and cruel and evil now towards other people. But it's a lot to do with, a lot of people is under a lot of pressure. I think I have mentioned that because, like I said, I have been seeing it with my own eyes because, like I say, I'm out in the field myself, working in person. So I see a lot of things. But yeah, people is under a lot of pressure, but I'm not going to let people stop me from doing what I got to do to better myself. So I don't know if that was, maybe that can be a message for someone to just keep going. I might share the same message sometimes and switch it up a little bit, but I just feel like sometimes people, I just never know who might just need that motivation to just keep going. We got to, we living in some trying times where, things are kind of a little rocky for us, and we just have to keep pushing through. Whether if you got one friend, two friends, or whoever. I hear people say their circle got smaller once their vision became bigger. I never had a circle. I never claimed to have a circle. I just, like I say, I never really had friends going. Well, I take that back. I had maybe two friends. Hold on. I had maybe two friends when I was in high school coming up. Maybe two friends, like one good friend in high school. She know who she is. And another friend that went to middle school with me. And, me and her kept in touch. But I don't know. I got to reach back out to them so they can get my new number. But yeah, them two ladies right there, they always, I could call them a friend. But you have to really use the word friend lightly in these days and times, because everybody not your friend. But these two people I can call a friend. They always have been there for me. And I appreciate them. They know who they are. But yeah, we just have to stay prayed up. And sometimes you just have to pray for people. Everybody going through things, everybody dealing with something, and sometimes some people don't know how to control what they're going through, and they might tend to just take their anger out on other people or try to drag other people's name under the dirt. But I just say you just gotta look over people. You can't stop people from talking, and I see that now. My great grandmother always told me, "It ain't what a person think of you; it's what you think of yourself." So a person can say anything about you, but they don't know you. Like, it's what you think of yourself. That's what's important. But yeah, I just kind of want to come in and just chat with you all. I think I might watch a church service on my phone, right quick on my iPhone. I need to really start low key doing more videos on here. I don't know. This phone right here is so different from me recording with my Android. It does, I don't know. I got to keep playing with it and keep learning how to operate it on it. Because like I say, mostly all my good music is connected on this device. Like when I'm trying to find background music for my videos. But we'll see. Because I do need to start doing, I want to start doing more like tutorials or things I have learned and share with you all. I do want to do more story times. And yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, I noticed with that phone, I can't access good music. Like the app that I use to edit my videos InShot, it do have where you can you can find vlog music, but some of the music just don't be the kind of music I like. So we'll see, because I know for sure, like I say, I do, because I really wanted to do like a makeup video tomorrow, but we'll see, because I low-key really need to wash my hair too. Like my hair haven't been washed probably like about 4 weeks now. I low-key need to wash my hair too. And then I had ordered a 27 piece. I really want to go try a short look, and so y'all to get a video on that, on me doing the little 27 piece on my hair. But I think when I do wash it tomorrow, I'll probably just slap this put this back on my head, this little bob wig that I got. It ain't straight, because I've been laying on, y'all say. And I say I be laying on these wigs and stuff, take I'm just one of the people. I do not like to take it out, take it on. That's why when I do wear them and try to lay them, I try to secure it down the best way I can, especially when you have to get up so early in the morning. But yeah, I just wanted to just come in and chat with you all. I think I'm going to read me a chapter in my Bible. Read one of the verses because I didn't make it to Faith Chat this week. I had to work that Tuesday. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of business lately, especially a lot of banquets. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make it this upcoming Tuesday. So I'm going to just read the 3 scriptures out of Psalms that she had told that she assigned for us to read. Yeah, called it. Yeah, gonna just gonna read it. But yeah, I just want to come in and start a day in this video.